This is obviously not my usual content. I've been struggling with motivation recently, and I thought maybe I just play a game and might as well record myself doing that and practice ranting into the microphone. This is a new format for me. I'm not sure about the audio balancing. Feel free to leave a comment and complain. I'm sure it's wrong. And with a slice of pea, I've played the game a bit to just test it out a bit. I like Souls-like games. I've played the Dark Souls games. I've played Elden Ring. I've played Sekiro. I did not like Elden Ring, to be honest, that much. There's a lot of issues. Maybe I'll talk about it, but not now. Right. Let's get into this. Which I'm not tapped into the game. That's a good start. So let me double check the settings. I've turned motion blur off because I absolutely hate motion blur. And if you have an opinion, if you like motion blur, you're just objectively wrong. Another thing, and that is something I'll be struggling in this game, is I noticed, so I remapped my controller. Yeah, I have a PS4 controller, and I remapped that to a Xbox controller, usually, because long ago in the past, PS4 controllers on Windows were always an issue, especially with Steam. So I always remapped it, so I got used to the Xbox button prompt layouts. Especially the X will throw me for a loop every time, because the X, if you don't know, on the Xbox button is the face button to the left. On a PS4 controller, it's the button down. So whenever I see X, I will hit X, the square button instead. And when I see A, well, I won't see A, but A is where X is, basically, and B is where circle is, and Y is where the triangle is. And if you are a Nintendo person, then none of that information was correct, because they flipped the buttons. Don't get that at all. Anyway, starting off with a rant before even starting the game. That's great. Let's just start. I'll probably be ranting a lot. I did notice that the loading bar is apparently probably Pinocchio as nose for Lies of P and you being a puppet. Found that a bit cute.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
I try to resist the urge to talk during cutscenes and dialogue, but not gonna succeed at that. So we start off in a train cart here on this chair. That's where the cutscene, where we see there's like parts of puppets. There's like what appears to be surgical tools here with even a syringe. I'm not sure why a syringe if we're a puppet, but there's more puppet parts. Oh, there's physics. Oh, that's interesting physics. Those books exploded. Okay. This implies that, well, we're Giuseppe's puppet, so I'm assuming Mr. Giuseppe created us here, or was working on us here. Oil lamps and wax candles, interesting. I cannot move any faster.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
And we are like... Is that Victorian era, kinda? I don't know. I don't know my English dress code eras. It's not a very clean train car though. Dirt and leaflets everywhere. Um, and judging by the amount of chairs in here and dirt, it does beg the question if people were just in here while we were sitting there. Turned off, probably. Because I assume the butterfly is what actually gave us life. We cannot leave through these doors.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
So, upper belt, lower belt, square is use item. X. Hold to activate the extra bag and X plus to use that item. Oh, X. Yeah, see, that's already... I pressed square for X. Last resort. Oh, that's the dark side. Okay, let's not do that. And that toggles. Okay, and then... Well, I don't know what that does. I'm assuming Sophia is... the firekeeper of this game. What is up with that? Like, that blood here, or supposed blood, is red and that one is black, but the angle seems to change it, and assuming the blood has the same age, I'm not sure it should be that different. This one looks... whatever, I'll move forward. And I pressed the wrong button again.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Festival, puppet shows, to all parts of the world. Not sure. Just post us. Okay. So, I'll probably play through this quite slowly, look at things. I like looking at things. Like noticing that this rope is incredibly low poly and has sharp edges, which is fine. I don't mind lower poly stuff. I far more prefer the gameplay to be refined than the graphics. I don't mind refined graphics. What's in here? It's empty, okay. I'm gonna keep doing that.
The streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of... It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
And I'm guessing you heard my emails. Switch this triangle is this button. Ah, okay. I usually play the more nimble characters in these games, but I don't know, so I'll probably just pick the balanced one. Oh, I get attack. Both buttons do the same thing, so is there a difference? Okay, heavy attack if I long press charges. That's a block, I guess. And I can punch, okay. Where do we go? Is there a run button? Oh yeah, okay. Circle. B. I'm so used to what's it called? R1? Being sprint, I keep messing it up. I'll get used to it. Oh. They could have telegraphed that. Oh, and the prompt only shows up if you're in a specific... okay, whatever. A red person. Because I see an enemy in the distance. Is that the same model? It is, just colored differently and flipped. Really? Is that also the same? That's just the same model than that, as that one. I'm looking at the corpses on the ground. Really? Okay. Seems a bit lazy. If they have more models, then why did they just... Yeah, it's not the same man. It might be the same man. Well, there's the green one again. So they've got... In the first starting area, the first assets here, like, I don't mind these being repeated, right? They're just to wall you off, even though they're completely unnecessary, because there's just the wall back there, but whatever. But they already reused the same asset here, like within 10 meters of, and then they got whatever. Ah, there you can stagger enemies. X is this button. You know how this goes. Okay, so the basic enemies aren't anything. Here's the menu. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we've got a cogwheel, which is a weapon, apparently. Throwing object. Okay, I don't know what that does. That's a weirdly shaped train. More like a boat. It's reminiscent of a U-boat, actually. I wonder if that is intentional. Use a pulse cell to recover HP, so that's our Estus. There is a maximum number of times pulse cells can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemies while the cell is discharged, pulse cell will gradually charge. Okay, so that means we technically have infinite health refills. Oh, I can interact with this? Witness the greatest show on Earth. Experience the future. The Grand Exhibition. crud. Okay. That's the same model. Again, just slightly different pose. That's the same hat. I know. Okay, there's an enemy back there. Is there a dodge? Yeah, there's a dodge. Ow. I trying to figure out if there's a backstab. There is, apparently, but I can't hit it, and I can't hit the dodge window either. Okay, so, this. Okay, this heals. L2 for Legion. Okay. Dim Ergo Fragment. A fragment of Ergo, a mysterious power stone that can be found in Krut. Giuseppe's puppets can absorb Ergo and turn it into power. Ergo is both a power source and a currency in Krut. Even a small piece can be put to good use in the city. Guessing that's our souls. Equivalent. Guess I can't open that. Exhibition. Just looking at the ceiling. Is that the same chandelier? I mean, it's fine. It's in the same building. Seems that way, just scaled. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, see, the train, since the door wasn't really marked, was making me nervous now, double checking every...
The station employee has the train station keys.
Okay. Is that floating? I don't see a... That is floating. Like, there's no wire or anything, right? Okay. That one's also floating. Chandelier has a chain. Texture's really flat, though, if we look at it. There's no bump mapping or anything on this. This is really flat. You can see there's nothing here. And even the thing here, even though the texture implies that it has texture. Okay. Even though the color texture implies it has a surface texture, if you really look at it, it's just flat. I know that from, like... Blender, for example. That when you do 3D modeling, you can do pseudo bump mapping, where it just recalculates the normals. I'm not even sure it recalculates the normals here. But it doesn't work when you have corners. Because you can see it here, even though it has bumps, they're only visual, they are not actually in the geometry, so it looks flat and... I don't know, I'd expect from a modern game that they can at least do proper bump mapping with textures. I suspect I'll have a lot to say about the texture. Is that just... No, at least it has volume. I thought maybe the window itself is just a texture. Guard. L1. If you can block enemy attacks by guarding. If you guard is successful, your character will take reduced damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain accumulates, but gradually decreases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack to enemies to recover HP. Okay. So there's a parry. Okay. Apparently there's weapon destruction as well. That's a new enemy. Do these have chains? They have chains. Oh, that looks like a gun. Yeah, that's... You can bonk your weapon. I feel like I remember that this cricket, was it called, said something, but I didn't listen at all. Hello there. I should practice the parry time. Is this gonna be one of those games where you get ambushed from the side? Elden Ring had that a lot, and it was so annoying. I guess that's another... What is this? Weapon durability. Okay, that is something I assume. A thermite bomb that can be thrown inflicts fire damage at the area of impact. After the puppet frenzy, people began to fashion weapons of resistance. Weapons of resistance in their desperation. Many throwable weapons were manufactured, and these exhibited excellent results against their marching enemies. I guess apparently puppets burn. Do we have a... We do have a... What is that? Why is it that smeary? Like, why? I just wanted to say we have a reflection, but our head projects into... What the... Okay. I don't know if that's a graphic setting, but... Sure. I hope that doesn't... Because frame rips... Oh, that already looks much better. There's like much better color to everything. But the reflection is still bad. Yeah, that was not a graphic setting. I'm on best now. So what happens when I die? That's also an interesting question. Oh. So another thing is you can see the... I'm looking at the transition between the chandelier base and the ceiling, and it just looks stuck to it. There's no like shadow, there's no texture, it looks flat. And 3D modeling, at least when I do that, I always make sure there's a shadow, that it looks like it's not just stuck to it. Because if you place it flat against it, it always just looks like... It looks wrong. Do we have actually bump mapping now? No, we don't. Yeah, this is... you can see it here. Like, from here it looks like there are actually... dimples in the texture, but if you rotate it to the side, you see that there's actually no dimple in the geometry. I guess it teaches us about backsteps. Okay. Timing on perfect parry seems not that bad. Kinda timed it like a... What health on Sekiro? That's where we came from? No ambush, okay. Passengers view detail, okay. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least I should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. Okay. I'm guessing that's the puppet we can hear in the distance and the one we saw earlier. That one. Is that one? We can jump, okay. Is that a mini boss or a slightly tougher enemy? That's not a big jump. That's more like a dainty hop. Oh, that's a... Is that a new enemy? Yeah, it's a... The other ones had a stop sign, but I guess it's just reskin. Oh, there's a third one. Yeah, that was the one I meant. Chamber of... Machina workshops? Machina? That's... Is Blue Ferry the one we came on? All the other were cancelled? Maybe? Why is there so much package and luggage everywhere? How many people... Whatever. Oh, wait, what is that? The fastest train in the world. Well, I just have to believe you. Why is that interesting? I'm just thinking about why would anyone put a railing there? Can we jump over this? No. So that jump is really... I wonder if us are actually used to it. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. I don't know why I put a push. What was that? Okay, I need to close my email program. Notification from it. Besides being annoying, grab focus, which minimized the game. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Okay, so guess that is a shortcut. Fable Catalyst. Oh yeah, that's where we were. I see the corpses of my enemies. Corpses is not the right word, probably, because... Catalyst, made to supplement puppet abilities, rapidly charges Fable, whatever that is. The catalyst made puppets more efficient by circulating ergo energy within their bodies. This groundbreaking invention was based on one alchemist's idea. I guess we'll find out about that alchemist later, or not. I guess he has the key. wonder if there's a slow rolling, fast rolling. Ow. Oh. Charge. While you're attacking, a white outline will appear around the enemy's HP bar. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charged attack or with Fable Arts. Whatever Fable Arts are. So he's not staggered. Okay. Ow! It's not very useful if he's not staggered. I got hit badly, I think. Face a staggered enemy, so we can repost them. Okay. Well, he wasn't too tough. Union Workshop lightweight key. What? Trying to figure out buttons. It's not in usable items. Oh, there's an indicator here. E. So equip. So it's these armor. There's no lore in this text. Okay. And then there's also no lore in this. Okay, so there's then character info. We have a weight indicator on the top right, which implies that there might be something like light, heavy, and fast. Oh, there we go. And this makes us heavier. Can we unequip? Yeah. Okay, so. Oh wait, I just saw it's written underneath my weight that I'm light now. It's not written. Okay, so there is a light. What? Am I rolling fast? Yeah, I'm rolling much faster. Do I want to be light? I don't know. I need to go back into my menu somehow. So 30 is the weight limit? Interesting. I'm gonna be light for now. It'll depend on how good the parry is or how good I'm at it, because perfect parries. So the thing is, in Sekiro, it's based around parries, right? And I really like playing the mechanics of Sekiro. But in the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring, I basically never parry. I wonder what I'll do in this. And I healed because I read X, which is not the square button. Well, I guess we ran out of healing items. It's raining. Of course it's raining. So the rain doesn't... So the horses didn't turn all red. What is that hitbox? What is... Okay. How much luggage is here? That seems important. Air Stargazer. Is that a bonfire? That is. Yeah, it is a bonfire. Okay. Use Stargazer.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past. As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
So there's storage and blah blah. But yeah, so that basically means she's the Firekeeper, right? Because she's lending power to this. Okay, what do we have? We have Vitality, which does guard regain HP. This does stamina, religion, and weight. Might be interesting. Mobility does. Oh, so my weapon has 3 stats, mobility, technique, and advanced, and my CC and mobility and technique. There's nothing to do with advanced. I don't know how I should invest. I have 2 levels. I don't know why I said 3. I'm just gonna put... How much capacity do I gain from this? This is like 3.5? Am I reading that right? It increases Legion. Again, whatever that is. I'm just gonna increase my damage, because glass cannons are fun. Actually, I'm incredibly close to upgrading one more time, so... Oh wait, no, there's a storage. Don't storage. I saw a puppet here. How much do you give? Ah, I bonked. 47? I think I needed 80. Another puppet somewhere. There's a puppet. Dogs. I hate dogs. I mean, not real dogs. FromSoft dogs are the worst things. They teleport, they attack. How much did you give? 29. Okay, so I can grab that extra level and then... I wasted a heal already. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Level up. Let's see. You want to increase capacity? Pretending it does anything? Or vigor? Vigor is... no, health. I need health. I want health. Okay. So there was the dog here. Fable Arts. Use Blade Fable Arts. While guarding, use Handle Fable Arts. Okay. Weapons have distinct blades and handles that... Oh, weapons have distinct blades and handles that each have their own Fable Art. I don't know why I can't read today. Fable Arts use up Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use different number of slots. Charge Fable slots by attacking enemies with weapons, and I guess the Fable slots are the blue bars on the top left. Ow! Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Okay. Let's try out a Fable Art. Mod. Ah. Yeah, okay. bad times. The Krat Grand exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabella Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of the damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and I'm assuming that's Italian. Venini company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets, so Asimov's laws of robotics, basically, I'm assuming. However, there is no quick solution as for now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in... No, I'm not misreading that. That seems like a strange sentence. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety, whatever the petrification disease is. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. And they brought about the entire town's worth of luggage with them. Oh. Lying down enemies can be targeted. That is good to know. So I can use the target button as a detector. I picked the wrong option again. I can't open this, can I? A dog on a cart. Is it coming down? There's another thing. I bonked again. Oh, they tracked mid-attack. Okay. Good to know. Probably want to sit down because I took a crap ton of damage. I think the correct path is that way, because that's the only path that I didn't go yet. Let's practice parry. Nope, nope. Too early. There we go. Too early. Come on. Hit me. Whatever. Investigate. Welcome to the city of Krat. In honor of Valentius, who did something. Who erected the cornerstone of the origin. By hanging people. Okay. Timing this doesn't seem important. I healed. Oh, that was the guard brigade. Oh, okay, whatever. Don't aggro, please. Don't aggro. Attack roll. Okay. There was a frame drop. That's a shortcut, I guess. I don't think I can. Yeah, of course not. Okay, that's a shortcut back. Boxes are breakable. So when you crit, you stun enemies around you or something? I guess that's a good mechanic. So the rain makes everything shiny, which isn't quite right. Like, it's really glossy. So there's still people around, right? Because there's light in that building there, and 2 apartments at least. And someone's keeping the power on. Well, I guess puppets are... I hate dogs. Can you parry those? No, but you can block them. And right, and blocking allows you to heal, so... Actually blocking a dog... that means blocking in this game isn't that bad, actually. Because the chip damage can be healed back if you attack fast enough. That's a lot of people left. Did I just see stuff pop in? Yeah. There's in the center of the screen, right above my head. Just watch that box barrel pop in and out. I'm on the highest graphic settings. That's not very far. That's rough. Texture is also really flat on these, and they can be pre-rendered, right? Or pre-animated. They don't need to be dynamic. So you can do them in high quality if you want without any issues. Might be fun to climb down there. Might be fun to climb up these cliffs. Not obviously while they're wet, that isn't fun. We can get there somehow. That's a new enemy. I haven't seen that one before. Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a Fury attack. You can't dodge or guard Fury attack, but you can counter with a perfect parry. So I do want to learn to the parries. Basically, is what it's telling me. Ow. Okay. That wasn't very good. wanted to look at a fire texture. So those boxes don't really look burnt. Like that one on the bottom has like a char texture, but the one on top doesn't. So some know I want to make a game at some point of time, so I'm kind of really looking carefully at how this thing is put together. But that looks like a way for... So, one thing I want to talk about game design, right? I do notice there's a distinct lack of a compass. A lot of modern games have a compass that tells you, go here, go there, and people tend to just follow blindly the compass and not explore the world. I don't like it. Instead, the game world should be designed in a way that it guides the player naturally towards where they should go. They can still go somewhere else and explore, but here we see that this opens up, right? And there's light here. There's a different color. This is gray, cold, this is warm. You have a lot of lights pointing out. So I would assume, if this was done by competent game designers, that this is the way forward, which means I'm going this way.
Destination Hotel Quad. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious beyond that. But this, so I'm assuming that's Hotel Krat. Over there. Yes, so my theory is correct. I can't go up there, can I now? I should look around corners. More thermite. Ah, there's the ambush. Okay, so I want to actually equip cogs at some point of time, I think. And then that was pressing down this. Okay, yeah. Because I probably want to lure enemies at some point of time. Okay. Right, so let's look at this. Can anyone even get there? That looks like a weird design choice to put a thing here. That is a tiny balcony. That is brutal. Just imagine these balconies would be the balconies you have to live with. That. So there's a plunge attack, and I'm guessing they want to plunge this thing. I thought I hit R2. I really should be trying to parry. This is awkward, that you have to select with the arrow keys up, down, and then X. Square, sorry, square. Housekeeper. The most loyal servants. I wonder who they mean by that. Puppets? I mean, that's a bigger balcony, but that's still... Just look at how you basically can just stand there. That's not nice. And the neighbor can't even access the balcony, because, like, there's the barrier in between, right? But there's no door onto this balcony, so that's just... So I don't know, that looks like badly designed. Venini's urgent repair tool. Emergency repair tool made by Venini immediately restores weapon durability. Emergency repair tool that Venini made to support Stokers. Regrettably, its manufacturing facilities was destroyed during the puppet occupation, so it has become a rare item. Okay. And the ergo fragments have the same flavor text. That's where I came from. No ambush? No ambush. I whiffed. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the level design is at least competent. I don't like the reused assets, like the balcony. We've seen this exact balcony on this building alone, like 9 times, but it's been all over the place. The corpse assets, we haven't seen a corpse in a while. Oh, there it is. Is that the lady again? No, that's not. Sorry. That's the... Dude. Seen that one before, though. It's a new balcony type. And it's much better than the previous... That is clearly a window that goes to that balcony, not a door. So, they may have struggled with assets. Oh, there's our lady. A lady in green, so...
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance.
Amazing.
And that's the only way in. So
They-
please, be careful.
They really put it right next to each other. I guess that's... And I used my last healing items. So that's the shortcut back, I assume? Yeah, so... And there's the other lady model. And that lady here is also twice right here. So is that just 3 ladies? Just the purple, green, and beige, yellow? That's the green one again. That's an enemy. Ow! It doesn't seem to do anything. Ow! Oh, he doesn't hurt. Okay. So you're merchant then, and why is there a shortcut if there's a stargazer right here? We've got 1 level. I guess health. I guess one can train parry timing on him. So I want to hit before it hits. That's too early. It's too early. That's too late. I feel like I'm just too late in most cases. Or just too early. Okay, it's not that bad. I obviously suck at it. Who are you?
Hello there. Welcome to Krat, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Oh, he's a merchant. Okay, so throwing cell, blitz electric, blitz damage. That's the same flavor text as the firebomb. What is this? Temporarily imbues weapon with electric blitz. So this is a weapon buff. Special abrasive made with by mixing electric blitz with metal powder temporarily imbues weapon with electric blitz, while stalkers are prepared to face any manner of variable that comes up in battle. Abrasives are another weapon that can be turned to the tide to constantly on the constantly shifting battlefield. I really cannot read today. And 3 weapons. Are these the starting weapons? They're probably the starting weapons. Storm Slash and Concentrate, and this is Absolute Defense, Guard Parry. I don't... Can I read at switch display? Stab an enemy in front of you multiple times, and time the enemy's attack correctly to deflect it and trigger a powerful attack. Okay, so that's a... Oh, there's some flavor text. Wintry Rapier's Blade. Rapier blade that specializes in sharp thrusts. Belongs... There's the flavor. Okay. People with cold hearts began wandering Krat long ago. Everyone welcomed the changes that brought wealth, but they were bound to pay the price. Okay. Wintry Rapier's handle. A handle made to reflect the client's tastes. This handle meant for a weapon used for duels. It is elaborately... I am falling apart on my reading ability. I swear, I promise, I can actually read. The petrification disease swallowed everyone inside a winter crystal. One has no choice but to take up the sword in order not to freeze. Okay, so I'm assuming petrification disease is something for weapons the humans were struggling with. Link Slash. Slash an enemy in front of you uses an extra fable slot to slash up to 3 times. Perfect block the enemy's attack temporarily. That sounds kinda useful. Oh wait, flavor text. A great sword blade made by refashioning a soldier's puppet's weapon. Even when used as a bayonet, its unique bend kept it from interfering with firing. Stalkers who have survived life or death situations can see the threads of prey. These threads are the sticky spiderwebs of obsession that they say are stronger than puppet is. Oh my god. A standard greatsword handle made by the workshop. It is sturdy since it was made with the Krat workshop special techniques. The workshop gathered monster sweepers to face the unprecedented crisis. They lived up to their reputation, eating up monsters and becoming monsters in their own right. Wait, Storm Slash. Slash an enemy in front of you multiple times. Increase attack temporarily. Okay, so there's an attack buff on what I have. A saber made by refashioning a soldier's peppered weapon with slightly bent blade has remarkable stability. They say puppets do not shed tears because they do not have souls for vessels. If they had souls, they would have something to put tears and lies in. A standard sword handle made at the workshop. It has endured many battles, and the stains of blood and grease cannot be distinguished from each one another. Then wash it. The red stain has faded to the point where the grease can't be distinguished from blood. But just said so already. The endless fighting was gone, leaving behind nothing but red upon the work. Flavor texts aren't that nice. Should I buy these? I don't know, I'm just gonna do that. Introducing the parade puppet. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Hello there, I'm the Parade Master. I like singing and marching with people. The Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter, and 45 parade phrases, parade dances to delight children, the strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders. The Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the Grand Exhibition. Check out its charms on eve of the upcoming exhibition. I should probably quit soon. Okay. I would expect a boss to show up now, because this very much looks like an arena. And I heat. I hate the button prompt. It's instinct. I can't. It's so let's check out the first boss of this game. That's a bit violent there, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's a boss. Interesting. So, there was cryptic text at the bottom. I'm just gonna run in circles while I'm talking. And I wonder if it's something like in Nier Automata. When you replay the game, you gain more information. You're actually capable of understanding the robots. In the first playthrough, you can't. And I really recommend actually Nier Automata. It's a really well put together game, and the story was actually nice. It had the typical Japanese story cringe in it, but I do like the charm of it. Anyway, let me actually. I had a brutal frame rate. I did not carry that. He does not have a lot of health. Oh, I'm running out of stamina. I'm instinctively dodging, even though I probably should parry. That's a new attack. Ow. trying to parry, which I'm failing at. I'm gonna play chicken. Gonna be yes. Okay, got the first boss. Wasn't that difficult, though I got mostly lucky, I think. Raid leaders quartz. There's a special ergo with different colors and vibration with. Let me read. Rare ergo. Ergo obtained from the parade master. It is packed with immense power. A treasure hunter may want this rare ergo. Although the entire audience disappeared in a pool of blood, the parade master was cheerful. As long as there's a king, the show must go on. P-organ ability activation part. Okay. A colorful tiny ergo fragment. It activates a special ability when equipped to the P-organ. Whatever that is. There's a special kind of ergo with different color and vibration. The workshop uses this gem to bring out a puppet's different abilities. Upgrade materials, I guess, and that's just for weapons I got, and that's the thing I already saw. Guess I'm gonna sit down at the bonfire. I can't level up anymore. Why? That seems... Is that... I just noticed the help menu on the right side. Is that ever going to go away? Was that there the entire time? Did I just not see it? Okay, so... Let's look at this arena. We have a festival here, which is... random electrical sparks, which make no sense. Flying from it. Because there's no exposed wiring here, right? The lamps are still closed because they clearly work. So I wonder what's supposedly short-circuiting there. Like this gate is the same everywhere. That's fine. Oh, that's the hotel. I'm already here. I guess I'll make my way into the hotel and then I'll probably call it there for now. Let me know if you're interested in watching me play more things. I don't know if I'll do this again. Just leave it down in the comments. The greatest luck... Jesus Christ, the text says a short time. The greatest luxury you will ever experience. Treat yourself to an unforgettable day.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
Okay, that confirms the conspiracy theory that we're a puppet. And I was trying to see if we can jump on this and then get over there, kinda. But we can't. That's a dead end. we haven't seen these kinds of puppets before. They're the same parts we saw in the train. I think like these bushes are the exact identical one, and how about this like PS2, 3 era? Kinda looks like the bush is breathing. I didn't look at it yet, but the leaves are completely flat, right? You can see that. They're paper thin. Actually, they completely disappear. They're not even a pixel thin. Some of these. And then you get a base texture. So with these low-level textures, right, and low poly things, and they still have that brutal pop-in, but they must have really struggled with optimization probably, or they didn't have any resources on assets and decided to spend it instead on, hopefully, the game itself. Hidden Moonstone. Which is fine. I don't mind that, to be honest. +3, yeah, this is Titanite or Titanite or however you pronounced it in Dark Souls. A rare enhancement material that can be obtained in different parts of Krat. It can upgrade the blades of common weapons. So there's also a special upgrade material. The Moonstone was not from this world, however it was the most optimal enhancement material in their urgency. Technicians pushed forwards with using the Moonstones for weapon upgrades without time to review it any further. Okay.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
Okay, so I can...
Puppets are a constant source of trouble. The hotel forbids all outside puppets. Please leave the premises. Welcome to the sanctuary. Who are you?
Oh, it just repeats. Can I do that multiple times?
The hotel.
Does anything happen if I do it like 3 times?
Welcome to the sanctuary. Puppets, the hotel.
No, it's just... Okay, I'm being forced into...
Who are you? Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot.
Yeah, so the laws of robotics. I guess when you lie, you get penalties? Is there different endings on how much you lie? That would be interesting. But this one was forced, I guess. I wonder if there's a way to avoid this one. Maybe in New Game Plus? Who knows? Oh, they've got kinda pop in on this animation in the background. This is... ah, okay. That's okay. Cutscene time. Well, more credits, I guess. So if I'm getting it right, the story is basically the puppets went crazy. For some reason, the Covenant must be other laws of robotics, which for some reason the puppets fail to observe. So the laws of robotics by Asimov, that's... He was an author and he wrote quite a lot of sci-fi stuff. And the laws of robotics are something like a robot is not allowed to harm a human. I'm not sure if lying is part of them, but they must obey a human. And if they have the choice between endangering a human or sacrificing themselves, they're always supposed to choose in favor of a human. So basically, or if they can prevent a human from being injured, they're supposed to prevent humans from being injured. And there's a story about it where a robot was caught between
I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krot to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Okay, sure, Firekeeper. There's a story where there's a robot caught between self-preservation, that is also one of them. They're supposed to self-preserve, and helping obeying a human. I don't exactly remember what it was, but I think it's on a moon, not the moon, but a moon. And a human tells the robot to go and get something for some reason from some place. And the robot could not disobey and was running basically around in a circle around the place it was supposed to go because it was covered in a sulfuric acid cloud or something. I don't quite remember. But he has a lot of these stories where he's exploring these kinds of interactions. You have that kind of with Frankenstein's monster as well, where people explore the concepts of golems or robots basically executing commands or misinterpreting them, or people giving them imprecisely, and then things and disasters occurring because of it. And they're kind of exploring how it's not really the fault of the golem or robot, because that's how they were programmed. They didn't actually do anything wrong. It's the user that was using them wrong. I find these kinds of stories very interesting. I should reread Asimov's work, because it's been like 20 years. I read it when I was really young. Anyway, you can level up through Sophia using Ergo and Possession. Yeah, you have a Firekeeper, I know. I've got 2 levels. So I got punched a bunch, but I'm gonna go for more damage.
I think he's in shock.
Jimmy is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krot is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
Okay, I'm not gonna explore any... That's a weird reflection there. And the far right wall, a bit left of the center screen, right next to the... in that column, there's a blue line. I'm guessing this is a reflection of this orb here. There's more reflections of it over there in the behind the desk now. We have lighting issues. Things are too glossy. And yeah, you see it here as well, I think. Anyway, I'm not gonna explore things. I'm gonna call it a day here. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe I'll record it. And if you like it, well, feel free to leave a comment. Goodbye.